Port Adelaide currently sit comfortably in the top 4 and should get a home qualifying final. North Melbourne are polar opposites and are entrenched in the bottom 2 where they have been in the previous 3 seasons. However, the teams are connected this season. The departure of Jason Horne-Francis was a major story heading into this season. However, in the trade, North did acquire picks 2 and 3 in the multi-team deal. Only time will tell who really won the deal, but right now it looks like both teams got what they wanted. Horne-Francis has been an X-factor star for Port Adelaide, playing in the midfield and up forward. His dynamic, game-breaking performances against the Lions in round 1 and his last quarter performance against the Bulldogs round 5 show how special he really is. North Melbourne are on the other side of the trade. They are a growing list with holes that need to be filled, but 3 players on their list shine as special players. There is no doubt that these 3 will be key players in North's future centre bounces, if not their starting 3 in a few years' time. They did lose Jason Horne-Francis, but what they got in return may be even more valuable than him alone. In just 7 games this year, Luke Davies-Uniacke has been brilliant, averaging 27 disposals, 12.7 of which are contested and 6 clearances. He's had to deal with a calf issue and a hamstring this year, but when he has played, he has followed on from his breakout year in 2022. He is just 24 and reaching his peak. Davies-Uniacke flashes when watching North games. His burst from stoppage is in a similar fashion to the Petrarcas, Bontempelli and Martins of the AFL. He has natural speed with great lateral movement. His mobility paired with his 188cm, 87kg frame is a serious weapon that can break games open. It's rare to see a player with his speed and strength. Before he missed round 3 with a calf injury, he was averaging 31 disposals, 1 goal and 10.5 clearances in the first 2 games of the year. His season kicking efficiency is also at 70%, putting him top 20 this year as a midfielder. If Davies-Uniacke can stay healthy and keep his progression steady, he has all the makings of a future Brownlow medalist and multiple-time All-Australian. It has been a bright start for Harry Sheezel in his first AFL season. He brings a slightly different skill set to Davies-Uniacke. He started this season in defence, where he has mainly played, but has had some time as an on-baller and forward. He is clearly one of the rising star contenders, and in my view, is winning. Sheezel has been used more on the outside this year with his run and carry. He's averaging 25 disposals a game, with 18 of them being uncontested. 75% disposal efficiency rate is great. His 5 score involvements a game is top 5 for medium defenders, and you can see it with his creativity with ball in hand. His role in defence is nearly identical to Nick Daicos. Sheezel's pace and football smarts give him the freedom to roam and help North attack from their back 50. Against the Swans, Sheezel played mainly forward and on ball, attending 34% of the centre bounces. This showed a glimpse into the real future of Sheezel's career, becoming a damaging forward half player. He had 25 disposals, 16 of which were kicks, and he kicked 2 goals too. The outside game is already fantastic by Sheezel, and when he develops a stronger inside presence, he will be a mainstay in the Kangaroos' future on-ball setup. George Wardlaw had an interrupted pre-season and was made to wait until round 10 to debut. He has been incredibly impressive playing as a centre bounce midfielder. He's far more raw as a player than Sheezel, but complements him in the way he plays. Through 5 games, Wardlaw has averaged 7.6 contested possessions a game, 5 clearances and 5 tackles. They are great numbers for a 19-year-old with pretty much no pre-season under his belt. Wardlaw's ferocity and attack in the contest is very visible. His 182cm frame allows him to get low for ground balls but not get bullied in one-on-one midfield contests. He has a great feel for the players around him and already has a knack of weaving out of congestion. He still has much to improve on, but to have such an impact with his circumstances, it isn't being mentioned enough. These 3 are the future of North Melbourne. Each have unique abilities that complement one another. LDU and Wardlaw have the contested ball-winning ability all midfield groups need. Both also have different ways of getting the ball to the outside, with dishing it off to a teammate or stepping through heavy congestion. Sheezel is the outside class who can create scores and provide run and carry through the midfield. It's still in its foundation, but these three players have the special attributes to get North Melbourne back to the top of the AFL.